If you would like to see how I achieve this look with the crisscross rubber bands in the front and a quick weave in the back, stay tuned. So what I'm doing right here is I'm parting my hair, the front, separating the front from the back. So this is where the front will have the elastic bands, rubber bands, and the bun in the front, and then we'll put the quick weave in the back. So parting it and separating it is what I'm doing right now. Now right here, what I'm about to do is I'm about to part a little bit of hair, take it out, and that hair is what's going to be covering over the tracks so that it looks like it's my real hair. If you're laying tracks and you don't have hair to cover over it, then you'll see my tracks. So I'm taking out a little bit of hair about as thick as my finger, and I'm going to separate that as well. Now that I have that part separated, I'm going to braid it just to keep it away so we don't get any glue on it. So that's the part that's going to lay over my tracks. You see I'm braiding it like a little alfalfa braid, and we're going to keep that separated from the back. Now what I'm doing with the back of my hair is I'm braiding this down, putting some Cleo braids in it, girl. Cleo from Set It Off, honey. I'm putting some Cleo braids in this, going straight down. It doesn't matter. It could be 2 braids, 3 braids, whatever. It could be as big as you want them to be. Who cares? But I did realize that the smaller the braids and mini braids, it lets it lay flat. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're braiding your hair down to do a quick weave or sewing. If the braids are smaller and there's many back there, your tracks will lay flat down. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. So now that I'm done braiding my hair, that's what it looked like, just 3 in the back. I'm going to take the front of my hair and I'm taking out my baby hair because I like a little swoop bam bop bamboo, honey. So I'm taking out baby hair, and now I'm going to start portioning. Now I'm going to start portioning out my hair. So I know I'm doing on the sides the elastic crisscross band, and I know that the middle part is going to be a bun. So now I'm parting my hair into boxes, like how you would do box braids, but instead we're not doing the braids, we're just going to rubber band it up. So that first row has 3 boxes, and then the second row is going to have 2, and then we're going to start crisscrossing them.
Mix again. Low key. Mix again. Low key. Mix again.
So now that I have everything where I want them, everything where I wanted at, placed at, as you can see. So it's 3 there, 2 on the side. We're going to start crossing them over. So it's easier to take it, move it to the next one. So I'm taking one and connecting it to each other, crossover, connected to the next one. So using your rubber bands, you're gonna need a lot of rubber bands for this, okay? So yeah, now I'm crisscrossing the hair over. Now once you're finished crossing the hair over, this is how it should look. So this is where my button is going to be at. And I'm just going to repeat what I did on that side to the other side of my head. Okay, so this is how the front of your hair should look. Alright. And now we're about to start applying the tracks. This is our protective shield, so we don't get any glue in our hair. You can get that at your local beauty supply store. Alright, now I'm applying it onto my braids. It's a liquid shield. When you know it's ready, when it starts to harden, but you can also use a blow dryer if you want to make it a little bit quicker to dry. Now, even though I put the shield on my hair, I'm going to put this cap on and then apply a little bit of shield to the cap too, just for extra protection. And here I am using the blow dryer to dry my hair to harden up the shield so I can start applying the tracks. Now these are the tracks. These are used purple pack hair. That is hair glue. You can get your local beauty supply store. And now we're going to start the quick weave process. You're going to get your scissors. And like any other video y'all have seen me do, we're going to take these tracks, we're going to measure it to my head where I want them to lay, and then we're going to cut and continue that process.
Mix again.
You can see here I'm taking a track, I'm measuring it to where I want it at. There we go. I know I need this track to come from that piece to the other side of my head. I'm measuring it. See? I'm going to keep my finger where I need to cut it, right there. And then boop, I'm going to cut this track. And then I'm going to glue it to the back of my head. So now I'm taking the braid out that we had to separate it, and that's gonna go over the track. So I'm gonna flat iron it. Make sure you spray some heat protectant too. I'm gonna flat iron it out just so it can blend better with my hair. Ooh, that flat iron is hot, honey. See that steam? That junk said fire. I'm burning up. Look at it. Child. When I see steam like that, I think of the hot comb that used to come off the stove, but that's a conversation for a different day. But yes, I'm flat ironing that. And I know what you're thinking. The hair down like this, it's cute. It looks natural. I like, what the hell am I doing right there? I don't know. Someone's probably itching me, honey. But yeah, it's cute. It looks natural with the length. But it was hot that day, y'all. I know I'm gonna cut this. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna cut this just so you know. I'm playing around with it. I'm like, how do I want to do this? Do I want to keep this like this? The little ponytail was cute too. But yes, I'm just playing with the hair, straightening pieces, you know, trying to figure out what I want to do. But if y'all like it like this, don't mind the hair looking a little crazy ponytail. But like this, as in with the hair straight down, you can do that, you know. It's called style. You don't gotta be like everybody else. Have your own preference, you know. I liked it like this too, but it was so hot to like this day when I did this hairstyle. It was so hot that 18 inches, even 16 inches down my back, girl, it wasn't going. It was a no, immediately no. But it's cute and I like it. So maybe next time, maybe that's something I might do a long one. Look, it's cute. It looks real. So yeah, I like it.
Low key. Mix again.
So my track was lifting up in the back, so I had to glue it back down. And sometimes that happens, especially if the protective cap isn't fully dry. So that's what I was trying to do in that little clip right there, let you know. And now I'm getting ready to cut the hair, figuring out where I want to cut it at. Trying to get it as straight as possible too, because once you start cutting, honey, you don't want it to be like thin on the top, and then the bottom where you about to cut at is like super nappy, if that makes sense. So I'm straightening the hair out still before I cut it. Now, like I told y'all, I was going to cut this, so I ended up cutting it to about my chest. And there's a mirror in front of me in case you can't tell. So I'm trying to make sure I'm, you know, making it even as possible. But that never happens. Now I'm looking in the mirror. I'm cutting the back of my hair. This is hard. Like, I love short hairdos, but I have the hardest time with cutting sometimes. So now I'm going back with the flat iron. I'm going to bump the hair now. Like, do a little bump at the end, so that it doesn't have like this real blunt cut. So that's what we're doing with the flat iron, going in, bumping the ends of it. And I'm not gonna lie, once I cut this hair, child, don't I look 12? I look 12. This went from a cute little dude that you could wear in your 20s to, mom, I'm going back to school. So now I'm doing my baby hair. Y'all should already know how to do that. If you don't, check out some of my other videos where I go in depth. So this is the final look. If you like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because there's gonna be more looks coming soon. Look how natural that look. But yeah, bye.